That was a jaw-dropping catch, my goodness. And the cricketer is none other than the iconic, fearless, insane athlete, the powerhouse on the field, Glenn Phillips, a South African-born cricketer who plays for the New Zealand national cricket team. But did you know that Glenn has ADHD? And not just that, he thinks it's his greatest strength, the reason behind that amazing, powerful catch. Does that mean that Glenn has a disorder? Well, some would call ADHD a disorder, some would call a disease, but Glenn calls it his superpower. But wait, what exactly is ADHD? And what's the full form of ADHD? Let's answer these two critical questions. ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. And what it essentially does is affect focus, impulse control, and energy levels. But as we have learned from the movies, turn your weaknesses into strengths, Glenn took this to his heart. For him, ADHD is a game changer, literally. If you have seen Glenn on the field, you know what I'm talking about. His energy is unmatched, whether he's batting, diving, or taking jaw-dropping catches. Here's a question for you. Which cricketer, according to you, has the most explosive energy on the field? Drop your answers in the comments below. Speaking of energy, have you ever wondered how Glenn manages his ADHD on and off field? Or how ADHD impacts an athlete's performance? Interesting questions, isn't it? Now I will be answering all these big questions about and around Glenn Phillips, ADHD, and so on. So stick till the end. And by the way, have you subscribed yet to this channel? What are you waiting for? At Uncage You, this channel, my name is Mohak and I break down everything that falls under mental health. So, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Alright, back to the real questions. There's a lot of questions and confusions around ADHD. Some people even think this is a disease. So, let's clear things up one question at a time. Question 1. Does Glenn Phillips have a disease? No, ADHD isn't a disease. It's a neurodevelopmental condition. And for people like Glenn, the sportsmen, the athletes, that can be a secret weapon. Dun, 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 dun. So could ADHD actually be a superpower? Absolutely. You got to have the right perspective. Look at Glenn's hyperfocus, high energy, quick reflexes. I mean, that makes him the standout player. Question 3. Where can you see Glenn's ADHD superpower in action? I just showed you. That catch was from Champions Trophy 2025. I mean, the entire crowd, including arguably the best batsman, Virat Kohli, was stunned. Look at that explosive, that amazing reflex. It was something like half a second sort of, reaction time. And that was Glenn's catch. So now that you know the truth about Glenn and his connection with ADHD, do you think it's a limitation or do you think it's his edge? What are your thoughts? Do you think it's a challenge or do you think it's a hidden strength? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Until then,